Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So it is Sunday. I wasn't really going to vlog today. I'm just running in the library, but I wanted to let you guys know what I thought of these books before I drop them off. And also mention that last night I took off my nails and they are in pretty sad shape. I had an appointment later this week and I was going to tell her to just take them off. Like the shellac was just getting so thick and my real nails underneath were as long as the like fake nails basically. And then I was like, you know what, I just want to give my nails a break, so I'm just going to take them off myself. And I had this whole hand taken off. I like soaked them in acetone and I didn't tear off any of my real nails, and they were so thin, like I couldn't even like go like this and like scratch my arm. They would just like bend. I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to put something on them till they grow out to make them thicker, because they're just so unhealthy when you take fake nails off. And then when I started doing this hand, 2 of them tore my real nail off. So I was just like, screw it. So I cut them all down super short, and it'll probably take the majority of the summer to get them to grow out, so you just don't see those like marks on them from the fake nails. So if anybody cares, I'm gonna miss them. I love how nice they look done, but whatever, they're just nails. Anyways, Never Lie by Frida McFadden. She is the queen of thriller books. If you want to get into reading thriller books, or you want a really good thriller book, I've read The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret, and now Never Lie by her. I gave this 5 stars. I was literally reading, I don't know how much was left, still a decent amount, and I was like, what the, I mean, I was like speechless. Completely caught me off guard. It ended so good. Loved it. Have yet to be disappointed by a book by this author. So then I read 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. This is a young adult thriller. She is the author of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It was a little slow to start, so for that reason I gave it 4 stars instead of 5. But the ending was very satisfying, very nice twist. I had no idea, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it. So I don't know, maybe someday I will pick up some more books by Holly Jackson. All right, guys, so it is Monday morning. I'm a bundle of nerves right now, going into a doctor appointment. It's a new doctor. Getting established with a new primary care physician. She's internal medicine, and it's just, I don't know why this stuff is such a big deal. I'm sure everybody's probably nervous going to a new doctor for the first time. You're meeting someone new. You have to talk about your issues, be a little bit vulnerable, I guess. There's nothing like fun about this kind of thing. So I'm just gonna go into my appointment, share everything with her, and then I'll give you guys an update afterwards, because rather than tell you why I'm here and then have to come back and tell you what happened. All right, guys, so I am done with my appointment, headed home. Everything went really well. I really like this doctor, which is good. Basically I went there today for 2 reasons. One, I was gonna try to get a refill on my Ambien and my Xanax, because I just like to have them kind of as like a band-aid, really. I like to have them when I travel. Like if I get on the airplane and start to have an episode, I pop a Xanax. If I'm in a hotel and I feel like I can't sleep and then it starts to make me anxious, I'll take the Ambien. And interestingly enough, because I thought she would just be like, oh sure, refill, she got into a deep discussion on how those medications, neither one of them are meant to be long-term treatment for anxiety, and she would rather that I take this other prescription instead, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. She said it's to treat anxiety. It will make you a little bit sleepy, so it's probably not like the best option, where, because I told her sometimes I'll be like at a concert and, you know, start to feel anxious because I'm in a concert with all these people, and so I would take a Xanax. She's like, but in that case, for like traveling and feeling anxious on an airplane, or anxious because I can't fall asleep, that would be a good option to take that medication instead. So I was like, okay, fine. And then the other reason that I was there is because, kind of a little bit of a story, I'll try to make it quick. 10 years ago, I had a lump on my neck that I went to a doctor, got that checked out. She ordered a CT scan, and the CT scan showed that this was an enlarged lymph node, about 5 millimeters in size, nothing remarkable. But it also said that I had a small nodule on my thyroid. And for that reason, I guess I've always had in the back of my mind, like, well, I gotta make sure that doesn't get bigger. What if I get thyroid cancer? You know, I'm a little bit paranoid when it comes to that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden, I just felt like about 6 months ago or so that I could feel my thyroid when I would like go like this. And I just felt like that kind of wasn't normal. So I wanted to get that checked out. She felt everything and feels that it's fine. She's like, everything feels fine to me. Yes, it's normal to be able to feel where your thyroid is, even if you haven't been able to feel it before. She's like, I'm not concerned. She goes, if you are concerned and you want to check into it further, getting an ultrasound would be the first step. And I'm like, no, I mean, if you think it all feels fine, like, we'll go with that. We'll just keep an eye on it. So everything went well. I really like her, which is great. Carly has an appointment with her to get established as a new patient in a couple weeks. I was planning on kind of like going to her first, and if I liked her, Carly would keep her appointment. And if I didn't like her, we would cancel the appointment. So yeah, I'm just glad that I now am established with a doctor I really like. She ordered blood work, and then she just said, I'll see you back in a year for a physical. So I don't even like need to come. Like, I thought she would say, oh, you need to schedule a physical. I'll see you back in a few months or something like that. She was like, no, you're good. See you in a year. But she did order the blood work. So I don't know. I guess that's all good information, good answers. I was really nervous leading up to the appointment that she would just feel this and be like, oh yeah, we better do a biopsy. You know, I was just prepared to kind of hear the worst. Okay guys, I am back home, and I know this is not like life-changing or anything, but have you heard that people will make grilled cheese and instead of butter on the bread, they put mayo?
Oh, you're using both?
So I'm gonna make it both ways because Carly's boyfriend wants 2 grilled cheese too. So I'm gonna make one with mayo and one with butter, and then have them taste them and see which tastes better.
They will taste exactly the same.
What?
They'll taste the same.
Who says?
Because basically they're the same material.
Well, we're gonna see. So this first, we'll try the one with mayo. Next is just butter. I think the mayo.
You know, I made it once and you yelled at me for making it. You're like, that's disgusting.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of it before until recently. So I don't think there was that much difference in the grilled cheese sandwich. Even Carly's boyfriend was like, he picked the mayo one too, but the more I ate it, I swear you couldn't tell the difference between the two. So these guys are getting a bath 2 days in a row because I bathed them yesterday using this shampoo. It's charcoal dog shampoo and conditioner from Ken and Kind. I'm not even really sure where this came from. I don't even remember buying it, but it smells like old man. They both don't. Neither one of these smell good. It smells like an old person's house. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just does not smell good. And our like whole bedroom last night reeked of this smell. So I'm gonna use this that I got, I'm pretty sure off of Amazon. The smell is hollyberry. This smells, oh, I just put my lid on it. This smells really good. This is what I'm used to them smelling like.
Get hairs?
You gotta come here.
Haircut. You don't like it, but your hairs. Nope.
He still has that icky smell? What?
Yep, you're gonna have to get tomato juice.
So this, guys, is how, like my husband, loads up the Polaris to bring all the stuff to the backyard. Got the filter running. Ken had to take it over to his dad's shop to get it going. Luckily it doesn't need replaced. What? Don't they just had baths yesterday? Stop. Are you all wet, Tobias? Dork. Chase, look at him. What is wrong with you?
Doesn't even block.
Because you're not putting it up the right way. You gotta spin the little thing.
Oh, no, don't do that. Oh.
There's my favorite spot of the summer, right there. And those chairs. I don't know what the heck happened to my laundry. It's like all twisted together. So Carly just left with her friend, and it's just kind of funny, something that made me feel the need to talk about this. It's not even funny. It's probably like more sad than funny. So this morning I asked her, like, what's the plan, because I knew that she had to run and she wants to do this juice cleanse and she wanted to run to the store to get the juice, but I was like, am I going with you or what? She's like, I don't know, I'll let you know. And more, and I totally get it, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not like offended or whatever, but like, you know, she wants to do stuff with her friends and she's like, well, I don't know, I'm gonna kind of see if any of my friends kind of want to run with me or whatever, I'll let you know, which basically means if she can't find anyone else to go with her, then I could go with her. And like I said, I totally get it. At 18, almost 19 years old, was I constantly like running to stores and stuff with my mom? No. But the hard part is where I find me just thinking about this YouTube channel and kind of like, for lack of no better words, what the hell am I doing? Like, I totally enjoy when I have things to share, to talk about them and share them with you guys. But when I don't have things to share and it's more so like just me going through my day, living my life, chit-chatting to you guys about whatever's going on. I know some of you guys are so kind and you'll say you could talk about the weather, you could talk about anything, and you just love to hear me talk, which I love and like appreciate so much more than you can imagine. But it really kind of does a number on me mentally. It really puts me in this constant place of, what am I doing with my life? I'm really gonna keep making videos. I feel like I'm just like hanging on by a thread in terms of even having things to share. I mean, let's face it, I'm just a normal 50-year-old mom. Kids are grown up, a couple of them are gone, a couple of them are still at home, but everybody's kind of got their own lives and jobs and things going on. And I guess a lot of times it just leaves me feeling like I should be doing something else, but I don't know like what that something else is necessarily. Ken tells me all the time, like, I want you guys to understand how supportive he is. Like, he's just, couldn't be more amazing when it comes to supporting me in anything that I want to do. Like, the last time I can remember having this conversation in the car with him, and usually it leads to me getting teary-eyed and emotional because I struggle with knowing what the right thing to do is sometimes. Like, I want to make the right decision, but is there really a right decision? Is there a wrong decision? No. Anyways, the last time we talked about it, he was like, if you could do anything, what would you do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, part of me feels like just go get a job at a bookstore. And then, don't get me wrong, there's part of me that's like, just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, there's more to come in this life that I'm living. And maybe it will involve babysitting grandkids and that sort of thing. But like right now, in this moment, I just sort of feel a little lost. And you know, I think of like my core friend group. They all have like normal jobs. One of them works from home, and then like my other 3 really close friends like work, like they have careers, like they go to jobs. So that's the other thing. I feel so like, when it comes to like my core friend group, like not relatable. Like it's hard to share with them how I'm feeling because my situation is so different than theirs. I guess what I'm saying is sometimes I just like float through my days thinking that eventually everything will piece together and make sense. And this is just, and I've said this before, I feel like a broken record, but this is just kind of like a in-between period. So I don't know if that makes any sense to some of you. Other people are probably like, oh my God, what is she ranting on about now? But I just wanted to share with you how I just been feeling a lot lately, a lot more than usual. Maybe it's because summer is here, like for Carly in terms of her schedule, and she's kind of got her own stuff going on. She wants to vlog more for her own channel. And it sort of just makes me feel like how do I fit into that? And why, like, I don't expect her to find a way for me to fit into that. Like, she has her life, I have mine, but like, this is supposed to be a family YouTube channel, and it's just not anymore. I just don't know how I feel about continuing down this path, you know? Like, I just feel like I should be doing something else. My brain is telling me I need fulfillment, maybe some other way. I'm just trying to figure out what that looks like. I don't know what is happening in this house because there's so many things that Ken always used to say, can you come help me? I'm putting the solar cover on the pool. Can you come help? I have to move this chair. Can you come help? And I keep coming out here and looking outside, and all this stuff is done already. So either Chase is helping Ken, or he's actually doing things by himself without my help. Like, I don't know if Ken's trying to make me feel needed or what, but he's always like, can you come help me with this? I don't really think he always needs help. It's weird. Like, he's outside cutting grass right now. I'm about to start dinner, and I just have to tell you guys, it's been about probably 3 hours since I last chatted with you guys, and I feel so much better. Not that I didn't feel good earlier. I just get inside my head sometimes and just have one of those days. But I was just thinking of how much it helps to be able to just verbalize how I'm feeling and share it. So if anybody actually listened to that part, thank you. You guys don't realize you're like free therapy to me. You're not even talking back to me, but it feels like therapy by being able to share with you my thoughts and stuff. So anyways, I am gonna make dinner. We have these little street taco shells. We have shredded chicken, we have salsa, sour cream, shredded lettuce. We have this kind of cheese or pepper jack cheese. I'm gonna take these shells, I'm gonna put them on the tray, put some avocado oil on them, cook them up and make them kind of crispy. I need a bigger pan. So we have beans and black olives too. I got all the toppings. So I'm gonna let the oven heat up. I'm gonna let these get a little bit crispy. If your whole family would eat them all the same, you could actually put the like chicken and beans and however you want on there. But I'm just gonna make these shells and then let everybody kind of like make their own, because I know everybody's gonna want them different. Can we just talk about the shirt for a minute? It's from Maurice's and it is so comfortable. The sales gal, when I was checking out, she said, that is the most comfortable t-shirt ever. And I'm thinking, how comfortable can a t-shirt be, you know? As long as the neck's not choking me, which I do love the neckline of this, by the way. But she was not lying. The material of this is just so soft. Like, I want to wear it as pajamas. I just absolutely love it. I will link it down below. Hopefully they still have it. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. We really appreciate you being here with us today. Or should I say just with me today? Because basically that's all that video was. Anyways guys, we will see you back on Friday. Have a good one guys.